Lord Louise!
Not bad, eh?
More seeds.
Not bad at all.
More seeds. Let's give myself more magic.
Marvelous.
Did you watch the latest 02 movie? 02. No, it's that one.
Damn it! Why? Why does this world keep rejecting me?
How could you push your body this far?
Your deeds bespeak a heart of incredible loyalty, Zorba. It is a tragedy that you have pledged it to the wrong man.
You're the ones who've got it wrong. This world doesn't have much longer.
So, I did use archetype experience items. I did. In my opinion. Okay, if you're talking about adventure to the beginning, I did not like it. I was really disappointed. It felt too rushed. I had like really kind of high expectations for it. Okay, I had medium expectations because I'm like, well, these movies haven't been disappointing yet. Like, I actually enjoyed the Try movies. Not everyone liked them. I loved them. I even liked the last Kitsuna, the last evolution one. I liked that one. Although I didn't like the girl, but I liked it. I just don't like their final forms, but I liked it. It made me sad. It made me be like, oh, darn, I'm growing up too. But Digimon 02, the beginning, I did not like it. I didn't like it. It made no sense though. It doesn't make sense, but like, I kind of get it. I kind of get it. It's just saying like, you guys, it's time to grow up.
I know you feel it too. Deep down, don't you? Nobody has any choice in how they live their lives. They don't even realize it should be their decision. You can't change that world without destroying it. The only man willing to fight for a better world is Lord Luis. Why can't you see that?
Although the last evolution was a little bit more better than this one, the first one for the O2 cast. I prefer the last evolution over that one. Again, I just felt this one was a little too rushed. Although I thought he ate his parents or he ate the Digimon or something. That's what I thought that happened. I was like, oh, spoiler. Because how can Joe and others still have their Digimons and have their life together and stuff, and somehow Ty and Matt lose theirs? Because they have no... No, Sarah lost hers. I think it messes up the lore of the series. It did. I guess because they still have... It's not the word imagination. Not procrastination. Goals, dreams, achievements, and stuff like that, like personal goals. And I think Ty and Matt at that point of their lives are just like in a rut, I want to say.
I get it now. Zorba, you're the only one who understood everything Luis wanted and fought for it anyway. I don't care if I'm just a stepping stone. Lord Luis can build his world on my corpse. A world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
He did it again. Is he dead for reals this time? Like for reals?
Zorba.
But wasn't the point if you grow up you lose? Wasn't the point if you grow up you lose them? Not in Digimon, because if you remember, like in Digimon 202 Adventure, like in the anime, they were all there together with their family and their kids. So like that one, you may be right. Last Evolution Sora is done so dirty. The idea of losing imagination is kind of stupid, and the other characters barely contribute much of anything. And Ty and Mara are the only ones that get something on Beyond Mega. Yeah, I mean, because they're technically the main characters. And well, you have your main protagonist, and I guess we consider Matt an antagonist. He's not much of an antagonist. He's just like he's not Ty. I didn't even like their last evolutions. I didn't like that. That I agree with. Also, I was expecting to see at least like for the O2 one, they just went straight into like a Pildramon and then it went straight into Impildramon. And I was expecting them like, okay, I know you kind of need Omnimon for the Omnimon sword. I get that, but like, you know, also this just the thing where he just said of this, I don't care where I'm just stepping stone. A beautiful word quality. No, he says like only like the strongest could fit. Reminded me of like Pokemon X and Y, like the narrative of that one in the world that he was creating. That only the strongest are there, and the weak die.
There was naught to be done. He chose his path.
Tell and I never knew how to deal with him. Always gloomy and moping about. Then he'd burst with this sudden anger, shouting and lashing out like. Thinking back on it now, makes me wonder if the outbursts were all cries for help.
Nice man. Best line right there.
Was it really Luis who did this to Zorba? Oh.
We can't waver now. I'll not deny, Luis's words ring true in some ways. But he turned Zorba into a monster, and not with words alone, however badly Zorba wished for it. If Luis really cared to protect him, would he have pushed him to such horrors?
Yeah,
it's all a fallacy in the end.
So, like, as for the next movie, it was kind of lame that they basically recon had the other characters. Yeah, like, they actually weren't chosen. Like, it was just like, oh, because the kid was alone and that this Digimon just created all these Digimons to be like, see, you're not alone. You have friends. Yeah, I was disappointed. I was like, oh, maybe they're finally gonna get their Ultras. They didn't get their Ultras. They did not. I was disappointed in that. And then I forget they have the fusion thing. I forget.
A fallacy, eh? You suppose all that business about equality is just a smokescreen?
But I mean,
his ambitions are just dead selfish.
I forgot that Kari, like the rest of them, not Ken and Davis Daisuke, or you want to call them, like the only ones that confused. I forgot the other ones could. Felt like episodes. I honestly wish they made that movie into like episodes, like how they did with Try. I really wish they did that because I felt it was just way too rushed, and I was like, oh, that's it. I was kind of disappointed in it, or it was a little too long, and they could have done it like, no, it was like, you know how like in the old Digimon movies it used to be a little bit quicker. Because I was so disappointed in that then I started watching, I watched the Locomotive one, the one for Digimon Tamers with Grand Lokemon. I watched that one and I'm like, this is so much more better. And then I was just annoyed how small they made Gallantmon in it. And then from there I went to watch the Digimon Antibodies. The 3D animation creeped me out, but it's a good movie.
Would Luis tell such a shallow lie?
There may be more to it.
There may be something else to this.
But Zorba never turned against him, in deed or in heart. And he still twisted him like that. It wasn't for his protection.
Speaking of which, he mentioned something curious at the end. He spoke of a new world of beautiful equality, where only the chosen may live.
In other words, only those who obey will survive. That's the deal Luis has been spouting since the start.
I get the feeling that's too simple. Remember Rella's vision? A land full of feral humans, with people either running or going mad. I just doubt we can take Luis's speeches at face value. If his true intentions were as simple as that, Rella wouldn't have left us with that image.
You think Luis still has a real purpose we're not aware of?
Of course this is an Atlas game. Of course there's more, huh? It's not the end, is it? If we're making an adventure continuation, I would make similar savers. I only think that Gonemon has like a background moment overshadow when people talked. I went in with big hopes that everyone from season 1 would get their moment with their partners, but no, of course it was only the Agumon show. No, because in Try, everyone got their megas. Everyone, like, they all had like their own special. I like how Tri did it, how everyone, most importantly because like we finally got, well, aside from like Digimon Saviors, we finally got Rosemon. Finally. And even in Digimon Adventure 2020, we finally got Rosemon. Oh, you're talking about last? Yeah, no, none of them mattered. Nobody else mattered. I'm sorry. It's only, the only ones that matter is Agumon and Gabumon.
No point in pondering it here. We're bound to find him eventually, so we can question him then.
The last statue is close by as well. Let us move onward, that we
There's
may do
more
what must be done.
statues? Oh. What about Garumon?
Time to go!
Like I said, Rosemon. I can sense the presence of a king server nearby. This is the final one, shall we go? What was that then? Alright, well, whatever it is. Wait, hold on. I got seeds. I got 3 seeds. Alright, who was I working on? The game didn't replenish my HP. I mean my MP. Hold on. This is just focusing here. Oh, I was working on, yeah. Okay, I was working on a trickster. I had to remember. Okay. No. Okay, where are my items? Where are my seeds? Are you done yet? I think I am almost done. I believe I'm almost done. I think so. 13. Ability. Nice. Alright, cool. I give all the characters megas and ultras, explain the original chosen children, explore the different dimensions that are out there, explain Dark Ocean, bring lore to the franchise, and we're in their seasons such as Road Knights, Demon Lords, and the Olympic 12 and the Holy Digimon. See, I would love number 5. I honestly, like, Digimon has such amazing lore to it. Like, it has really great lore. I would love to see the megas and the ultras. Digimon 2020 kind of gave us that. Kind of. I think... Yeah, Digimon 2020, Adventure 2020 gave us, like, their megas and stuff. Again, but it turned out to be... They just refused to use it. Man, Digimon... You have something good. I know you're probably working on that Digimon story game. I know you're probably working like it's gonna be about the Olympic 12. I know you're probably working on it. Can you work a little harder and a little faster, please? Digimon has a lot of great lore. It's never really used in the anime. Nope. Can you also, while you're at it, can you translate the Digimon story X-Rose, Crossroads, whatever you want to call it? Can you translate that and like port it, please? Please, that's all I'm asking for. And if whoever's porting English patching the game, bless you. Keep working on it. Did you want like world building in comparison, both Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon? That game is a lie. Survive was a lie, but Survive happened. Barely scratches the surface. I think the Digimon, I think their problem is that they always, like, their excuse is like, we don't have enough funding for their games. Isn't that a problem? But like, I enjoy the Digimon games, but I could be one, like, you know, we could be like we're like the 2% out of like the hundreds of them that don't care for Digimon. Cause like Pokemon just makes games every year. They don't care how crappy it is. Like at least Digimon, like they work on their games. Yes, some can be confusing, some can be like head scratchers, but their games are good. Although next order make me scratch my head sometimes, but and then you have Kyoko blah blah blahing too much. Oh, I don't have to fight anymore. This is the last statue, right? Yes, 'tis the last of the king's servants. Once this falls, that should snuff out the root of this chaos. Next order gave me nightmares. What's with these dragon statues anyway? Why would the royal palace be full of monuments made to drain away people's sanity? That may not be their intended use. Indeed, Louis may have twisted them for his own ends.
Even so.
All that matters is that they play a part in his plan, and he must. Otherwise, he'd not have left abominations to guard each one. If he saw fit to protect these devices, then they're bound to be serving his aims somehow. His aims? Are these statues attuned to the royal magic? An answer best heard from Louis. With the sword at his throat, destroying the statue comes first for now.
I suppose.
Imagine spending 7 years on a game for it to end up a head scratcher. Well, I don't know how long it took him to make next order because it was on the Vita. I would love an animated one. I would too. And Ghost Stories, Digimon Ghost Stories, I forgot it. Kind of fell off. I was disappointed because like the battles felt too quick. It didn't feel challenging. I don't know, like in the later episodes it got better. Like I kind of I like the idea of it, but like it just felt disappointing. How long has the story game been in the oven now? 1 billion years. True enough. The sword looks so generic, and it's probably strong. Hopefully this will calm the capital down. Hey, voices, I hear them again. Hey, hey, hey! Hey, this one's dead loud. Is it coming from the royal capital? I wish these were voiced. Oh!
What was that? Something just fell out of the sky.
Okay, it was... Ghost Game is not bad, but I still prefer Crosswords over Ghost Game. I just feel like I like Crosswords a little bit more. I do like it. I know not a lot of people like it because of the whole, like, they're just fusing a whole bunch of random Digimon, but you do get, like, the strongest Digimon ever. Ever. I think it's the strongest one, like, later on in the anime. Ghost Game... I maybe have to finish it to give you my honest opinion, but like it kind of like bored me off.
Whoa! It looks like a dead human.
It's not a human.
Whoa! It looks like a dead human.
Man, I could have done better voice acting than this.
Whoa! It looks like a dead human.
Whoa! It looks like a dead human.
A person? But the body fell from the royal palace. What's going on?
I know this face. Isn't this the mage who was wreaking havoc at the cathedral months ago?
No. Couldn't be. If that's the man who was working for Luis, he'd be long dead. Wait. Has he been alive this whole time? Was he turned into a monster?
I told you, didn't I? It's just like what happened to the prince. Luis is behind the whole thing.
I kind of think... You think Crosswords has the best leader, best villain, animation, artwork, soundtrack, the fights. See, I like it because they brought us Lilithmon. But I think Savers, although I don't Savers sometimes, I think they have the best villain. Also characterization when it comes to the Digimon in general, and the development with Digimon. I do like that. I do like that. And they gave us Purple Vmon.
Finally ready to talk, are we? Listen up, good people! Luis has lied to all of you!
So then, all that about the fake prince being a monster, that was a lie? He's truly His Highness?
But still, as long as we obey, Count Luis will protect us. Oh, come off it! You can't just take Luis at his word, people! This Zorba, the man who just crashed down, was one of the Count's most loyal men!
From what I see between Next Order in 2016 and Digimon Survive in 2022, they focus on the mobile and got... Yeah, because, like, it makes some money. It makes them money. But the mobile game that they're coming out with is more China than it is them, I think. Ghost Game at least is on the same level as 2020. 2020, though, had really good fights. I like the fights from 2020. I agree, though, like, it felt more like it's about Tai and Agumon. That's what I felt for 2020. It was, like, just too much Tai and Agumon. But I did love that they finally gave us megas, like, for the other kids. That I was content with that.
This was Luis's doing. If that's the case, even if we obey, we don't know what he'll do to us. This is what I've been telling you. Luis isn't wiping out these monsters. He's bloody well mass-producing them. There's even evidence he's giving them orders to attack. Look, we're talking about a man who's openly declared he'll execute anyone he feels like, even average citizens if they don't fall in line. Is that the king you want?
No, lies. I don't believe you. Count Luis is our savior. He's supposed to save the world.
But what if he turns us all into monsters? About time. Is this the moment the royal capital wakes up to the truth? Is that?
Oh my god, they finally got out of their chambers.
What's the situation? Have we even the slightest hope of defeating Luis?
Been a long time, my lord. You've always had a keen eye for reading the situation. Well, the winds are changing. Now, it's just a matter of what you choose to believe in. Can you smell it? There's change in the air. Things are finally getting interesting.
I don't think that he could smell it because the thing is covering his nose. So my joke of a 7-year development is not. No, it's not. You can't make a mass council member and then say, "Oh, he got voted out by people. Most useless bunch, wasted potential." They could have done more. It felt unnecessary. Like the moment Forden was dead, they kind of fell off. They just fell off. They're just useless. Digimon 2020, the finale, the fights, the animation, boss fights are better handled. The soundtrack's really good. I actually liked it. The fighting animations were. I thought it was really I thought it was good. I thought it was really good for like a Digimon anime. I thought it was really good. And then they gave us like Ghost Games. I'm gonna keep butchering the title of it. I liked where it was going and like the plot of it and everything at first, but again, like it just began to like fall off for me because I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted more fights, and the fights only lasted like 10 seconds. Oh, the eye is mad.
Those voices just now. That was Batlin. The others, wasn't it? They all sounded startled to see Zorba's corpse.
Finally, a reasonable reaction. Seems we've destroyed all the statues then. That should help get people back on our side, don't you think?
Indeed. The sight of Zorba must have finally gotten it through their heads. All Luis has to offer them is insanity.
It seems as though the people have returned to their senses. 2! We're back at 2!
So, none of the king's servants remain.
Then our people are at last sound of mind. Your vile magic will deceive them no more.
My magic? I deceive no one.
Is he... Because now he sounds distorted. Did he do something? Did he also transform himself? Oh, great. Also, giving all the characters Mega was really good. Seeing Z destructive capabilities were awesome. I love that art. Like, I love that they brought Z Millennium on, which is like the most terrifying Digimon. I like that. Again, like I cannot be mad at 2020 because they finally gave the kids like all Megas instead of like Ultimates, and then just Ty and Matt are the only ones that could get Megas and like Ultra.
What do you mean? You were responsible for all this chaos, weren't you?
In any case, there can be no more doubt. Your support and mine have finally reached parity. You've come quite a way in the short time since the day of your despair. Commendable in all honesty. A marvel indeed. Perhaps I can no longer afford such indulgence. So be it. Come to the throne. With the power of the royal scepter in my hands, I will give you what you deserve.
You have the royal scepter. Surely you haven't.
And as we may now speak plain, I will tell you the truth of both the royal scepter and this very country. I'll be waiting.
His voice won't silent.
So Luis got his hands on the royal scepter. This is bad. Extremely bad.
Even should we win the majority vote, it won't matter who the new king is. Luis alone would have the power to doom the entire nation.
We've just got to get it back. He wants a face-to-face showdown? Well, we'll give him one.
You aren't finishing the game today, by the way? I feel like I will. What's this way? Oh, I guess I go this way. No!
What now?
This game hasn't been replenishing my... I have 210. We'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. 210 is fine.
No.
I don't think there's only a reason he knows something. He knows some powerful secret.
No.
He must prevent whatever he has planned. Some familiar looking hordes have fallen, aren't they? Those belong to Louis. That would mean he's actually an elder. He has no further need to conceal his identity, which means he's revealing his true power. We have to stop him. Oh.
Let's hurry.
Really? Really, game? You know, you give me...
What now?
Good thing because I was grinding a lot. I have enough of this. Alright, we're good. Record my journey, please. Record. Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
It's all well.
Put us fast, let's go.
I'm heading out.
Alright, we'll get the royal scepter back for certain. There's no way we'll let him do as he pleases any longer. I don't know, I feel like I am finishing the game, because I'm about to fight him. Oh, it's very red. It's still red. Oh, he's just waiting for us.
Such a countenance. So you truly are the Prince Reborn. I must say, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. Quite unpredictable as death looms.
What of you? Is this hornless form your own true being?
I'll say this here for your own good, Luis. Hand over the royal scepter. Only the one who's earned the people's support is fit to be king. You and us. We can still end this without more bloodshed.
No path forward is bloodless. The king may have avoided it, but the people will only shed his share. That has been this country's crime for too long. Those in power exact the price of their greed from the people, then preach that such pain is a natural trial to be overcome. The indolent powers of this land have poisoned it with their lies. There is no cure but destruction.
Who's the real charlatan here? You turn people into monsters and convince them it's salvation. Even Sorba, your most loyal vassal, you twisted into a monster. You promise protection to your devoted, yet always fall short of the mark.
I have never lied. I swear upon my name, it is one of the greatest trespasses I can imagine. Have you never wondered why the king's magic is so strong and force? Or why the royal scepter can only be used by those who bear the public's favor? One royal hand clutching one bejeweled rod does not alone accomplish such wonders of magic. But what if it drew magic not from its wielder, but from the masses? That is the truth. The royal scepter is a divine relic that absorbs Magla from people across the kingdom. And thus, the royal magic's power is near inexhaustible. Such has been the royal family's tradition for centuries, generations upon generations. Do you know what this means? Magla is mortal anxiety, which means that the people of this country now have no choice but to perpetually direct their anxiety to the king, simply to stay safe.
Absurd. Then how do you explain the people of the capital going mad?
It was no madness that took them. The Magla spews from their helpless hearts at a rate far greater than the scepter can absorb. Hence the stagnation. The behavior now on full display is their inborn, true nature. When they cannot control their fears, they lash out at neighbor and outsider alike. And that is mortal weakness.
That's who they really are.
So the king's servants created a massive magla flow from the vast magla throughout the kingdom, but that in itself was born of the people. Why are you guys laughing at me? I guess she would have said some. I guess she would have said something. Oh, no, too bad. Huh? She did. What? She's so. I'm not careless. Okay, maybe a little bit. It's not my fault. You're in finishing the game too. I feel like I am. You'll see. This feels like endgame. It feels like endgame.
In a world like this, order built on mutual understanding is but a dream within a dream. Before we achieve resolution, the people must be corrected. On the day the late king's magic fades, I will shape the royal magic anew. All the magla gathered over these months of turmoil will be restored to the people. Those who can overcome it will be reborn as new humans. Thus, we achieve our first round of natural selection. Our first step towards a world truly fair and just.
Natural selection? New humans? What absurd delusions.
Delusions? You witnessed how the prince lost his very self to my spell, and then re-emerged with powers and will burning ever brighter.
I think Louis a big fan of Pokemon, the evil villain from Pokemon X and Y. I think he's a big fan of him.
You mean you would do to the people exactly what you did to him? You would use the royal magic to inflict such horrors on all the crown's subjects?
Those who follow me and accept the rule of power will surely survive by virtue of their own will. But if they give in to fear, yes, they will lose both form and mind. That is what it means to protect those who follow. It is not a salvation given of empty charity, but earned through the providence of power.
Then, that's your true ambition. That's why you sent Zorba to the royal funeral. You never even wanted the throne. It was all for the royal scepter.
The shows of power, terrifying the people. It wasn't just manipulation. You justified all of that.
The man would turn all people into humans. It defies all sense.
Worry not. You've proven you're more than worthy. I've little doubt you'll survive the first culling and move on to the new world. You mentioned earlier that we might still resolve this without bloodshed. Then, I put the same offer to you. Join me, Prince. Born of Elven blood, welcoming anyone regardless of tribe. It is no coincidence that you and I take inspiration from the same book.
Don't let him sway you, Your Highness.
I'm not easy to get manipulated.
Come with me. Let me lend you my power, and together we will change the unfair world we seek to destroy.
I'm not seeking. I detest injustice. I don't seek to destroy. ... I definitely don't seek to destroy. I don't seek to destroy. I detest justice. ... Is me. I don't seek to destroy. Oh, almost quick. Yeah, I think it's I don't seek to destroy. I detest justice. Injustice. It's definitely not this. I think it's this. I don't seek to destroy. I don't seek to destroy.
I don't seek to destroy this world or any other.
Exactly! He's nothing like you!
No.
Should you deny me, then what? How would you fix this country? You must have seen it everywhere you traveled. Tradition, superstition, family honor, and all those struck down unjustly in the name of such authorities. The only cure for such suffering is a simpler world, in which strength triumphs over pain. It is not a solution without cruelty. But surely the fairness it would restore to our lives is worth any sacrifice. Come with me, and we can realize this dream. What say you?
That's fair. Oh, that's false fairness. You're absolutely right. That's false fairness.
The fairness you speak of is false.
He's got the right of it, Luis. It's not even about what'll be sacrificed. It's about having respect for what the dream costs. And you've got none of that. You keep talking about your laws of power. But what that comes down to is you figure some people in this world just deserve to die. If that's what you believe in, then you can hate Forden all you want, but you're no different. Be silent.
I once had my own aspirations. Yes, I had dreams. But what has the world ever done for us?
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
Oh. They're playing the intro music.
The royal scepter? But how?
So be it. There is still time until my magic settles upon this land. Until then, I will watch the world collapse from my perch at the top.
Wait! Luis!
I have done this for their sakes, not for mine. History and the will of the people will prove that. If you have the strength to weather this storm and come to me, I will deem you a worthy opponent. It will be a mercy to you, at the very least.
There's another... I should have known. It's an Atlas game. Atlas games just throw you a dungeon, and after another dungeon you think you're done, but you're not done. There's another dungeon after another dungeon. Your answers matter here. All my answers always matter in an Atlas game. I've learned that when I first played SMT5. Answers always matter. They always have